Just got only 2 replies. I can see 5 people on the call. Come on, people. When I do a session, I want everybody on the call to be very interactive, well motivated, and they should have some fire that they're going to learn something new, people. Come on. I want everybody on the call to drop 1 on the chat box so we could start the call soon. Right. Perfect. Great, great. So before I start this call, people, you should know what this call about, what I'm going to teach you, what I'm going to tell you, what you're going to learn. So you should be so excited to learn something new when it comes to your life, right? So this call is basically about getting started trading, which is in short form known as GST. So let's start our trading journey, people. Are you all really interested to do that? I believe most of the people would be so excited to learn this lifetime skill, which is going to pay you, which is going to help you to motivate others, which is going to make your life successful. Hopefully, if you guys focus something very new, right? So I want you all to be very focused, taking notes and very interactive by asking me so many questions. So that's going to lead you to be a perfect and successful person, right? Great. So in this getting started training, what are the things we're going to make sure that we're going to learn, right? So when it comes to GST, normally we teach you how to start up your live account and the differences between your trading and demo accounts, right? So let me teach you about the benefits we have in the demo account in this industry. So I can see the people who on the call, I believe that most of you all might have gone to work, or you might have done something in your life before you guys come to this, right? When you have joined your company, when you guys have gone to a company to do a job, what they basically do, they doesn't put you to the work at once, because they give you a perfect training in order for you guys to have a knowledge about what this company does, what this company is going to teach you all, what are you going to work. So they take you to a complete training process in the very first month, and they make you to sit near a trainer who is going to train everything from A to Z according about the company for you to work and to move forward on the company, right? So like that, same in the way in our trading journey, people, we have something called a demo account where we trade virtual monies before we risk up our, it's not called as risk, there's another beautiful word. We invest our money, right? Before we invest our money to do our trading, to start our trading journey, before that, we can just simply do our tradings by our demo account by using our virtual money, which is something crazy, right? You guys gonna trade something with crazy things, even though if you make any loss, even if you make any like you lose your money, or if you make any mistakes, no problem. Why? Because it's something, it's not gonna affect you, but you should take this something serious as well. You should treat that virtual money as your real money. You know why? Then only you will exactly understand what you are doing. You will know the value of this. You will never make the mistake, right? So these are the benefits which you're going to see in the call right now. So are you people really excited to learn these things today by taking notes? If you guys really do, drop me yes on the chat box so we can be more interactive. And if you have any personal questions, you can drop on the chat box. I would definitely help you people to clear out each and every mistake which you guys have. Great. I can see the people are so interactive. You guys gonna be a crazy trader. So you just kept your first step in your trading journey, which is gonna take you to the beautiful destination. And I'm just a guide here. I'm not your leader. I'm not your boss. I'm just gonna be a guide by showing you the route en route to the lifestyle of trading journey, because I went through that journey before you guys did. So I know where do we have rivers, where do we have barriers in the road when it comes to the trading journey. So these are the things I'm going to perfectly teach you, right? So now we're going to see the benefits we have on our demo accounts. So as I told you, you can, like, you know, you guys, after this call, you guys would face a lot of basic calls, intermediate calls, advanced call, in order for you to pump up, in order for you to learn your trading skills from the expert traders who we have on the investory group. They are going to teach you crazy things, which is going to really help you. At the same time, you guys should be very focused to understand what you guys do, right? So when you attend a basic call done by any TradeX educator who is going to teach you, so what these people would do is they will teach you the strategies. So what you're going to do, you after learning that strategy, you're not going to just, okay, I learned it, I'm not going to use it. It's not, it doesn't work in that way. I'm gonna watch Netflix. No, it doesn't work in that way. Once you're done with that call, all right, I believe everybody has busy times, because being busy means being very successful people, right? So that's how it works. So just spare some time, people, just minimum 2 to 3 hours, or maybe 1 hour. It depends on the way how you are so excited, how you are so keen to learn something new. When it comes to me, you like, I'm not telling you to do what I'm trying to tell you, because different people have different ways of working. Me personally, I'm a slow learner. I can't learn things very fast. I learn things very slowly and very patiently. But the word patient, it doesn't matches me, because I'm a very impatient guy. But trading is really teaching me how to be patient, because everything in the life comes in the experience of you do. So that is something I'm going to share with you all as well, right? So once you guys done with the basic call, just come and spare some time and practice your strategies on the demo account. Go to your trading view. I believe you guys would be like, bit confused what I'm talking, but trust me, you will understand what it's all about at the end of the conversation. I mean, at the end of this call, right? So now, when it comes to your strategies, people, you can practice your strategies. No matter, even though if you make mistakes, no matter, no, don't bother about others. I'm correct or wrong. No worries. Because the person who is going to bother you is not going to pay your bill. You are the person at the end of the month who is going to pay the bill. So don't give a damn about them. You do whatever you want to do, right? So you make mistakes. You have to make mistakes, because then only we know. I mean, the people who teaching you, the people who is going to help you out knows that you are learning, that you are coming to the step, because this is not a one-day process, guys. You plant the tree and you get the apple tomorrow. No, it doesn't work in that way. It works out of the world, but not in this world, right? Every good things, every beautiful things start very slowly, and when it comes to the destination, it's gonna be very crazy, like, opening up your eyes and seeing a beautiful picture, which is, you have to feel that picture in order for you to admire that, in order for you to achieve that dream, right? So now you guys have to practice your strategies. You have to do a lot of things. You have to spare. The more you practice your eyes to the market, the more you're going to learn, right? So when it comes to the analysis as well, right? So different people have different analysis. For that only we have go live people, right? Make sure that you make some very good value, make use of go live. And I'm not going to talk much more about it, because this call is completely about getting started. So I just want to let you know, like for you guys to know the value of go live. Watch more go lives, watch different mentors. At least one strategy, at least one analyze would be like, it would suit you. You could practice that, learn from the mistakes, learn from your mistakes, whatever you make. But when it comes to your mindset, you should always sharpen it. You should, because you might have seen your mom, right? When she's like, gonna peel something, when she's gonna cut something, what she does, she sharpen up the knife, right? Why? Because when you are chopping up something, it should be very nice and it should be very keen, right? So when it comes to trading, you should have a sharp mindset, because you're gonna look into a crazy thing which is gonna make you so bright, right? So for that, you have to have a perfect mindset. Don't have a trade when you have a very bad day. For example, if you have a fight with your girlfriend or boyfriend, or you might have a very bad day by facing up a lot of problems. No matter, problems come in life in different ways, because problem is something which is like a magnet ray, which always be with us, right? That's the nature. We can't do anything for that, right? So when you have a bad day, never ever try to come and trade, because trading completely works through your psychological people. It is a psychological game. It's completely a psychological game. When it comes to that, it is always 80% mindset and 20% skill set, right? It works like that. But some experts say that is 60% mindsets and 40% skill set, right? So different people have different opinions, but the probability is the matter. Probability matters, people. What is the main probability here? Mindset. You should have a mindset here. That is something very important for you all. So always have a perfect mindset. Watch some things which is going to motivate you. Watch beautiful things which is going to make you more motivated to do, right? So I'm going to move up to my next topic when it comes to the account balance, from how you're going to start. So when it comes to the account balance, people, it is very simple. You can use, you can have different account balances when it comes to when it's like, starting up your virtual account in virtual demo account, virtual money demo account. I'm sorry guys, I just made a mistake here, right? So when it comes to that, you have like, $200, 400, 600, but we would suggest you people to start up with $200. You know why? Because it's a small amount. When it comes to dollars, it is small, but when you change, it's a big. But still, you can't withdraw that money because why? It's virtual money, right? So when it comes to the small amount, when it's growing in your demo account, it will make you so motivated. It will make you to study more. It will make you an expert trader. It will motivate yourself to learn this skill to make money in your life, right? So that small things, when a small thing is growing into a bigger thing, it is a beautiful change, right? So definitely everybody would suggest us to start with $200. So which I would tell you guys as well, because when I was a starter, when I was a beginner, my mentor, my leaders, my trainers, they told me to start up with 200. So that's what I also tell all of the students who joins on my GST call, right? So that's how it. So the second thing, very important thing I'm going to talk. Before that, I just want to type this thing for you guys to understand what it's all about, right? Being very patient, right? When it comes to patience, it is not something which we can do. It is actually a verb, right? But it is something, a skill where a lot of people in the world are lacking. A lot of people in the world, a lot of people doesn't have that skill. That is the main reason, that is the main purpose. A lot of people are not successful in a way, I could say. Why? Because patient, a lot of people, you might have seen this in Facebook, Instagram. Always we say patience is the key for success. Exactly. People didn't say it wrong. They really mean it. Because when it comes to trading, not even to trading, actually when you can compare your trading life and your personal life together. Why? Because you're gonna treat the way in what you do in your personal life, you're gonna treat like that the same way you do to your trading account. For example, when you have a girlfriend, the way you treat her, you should treat your trading account in the same way, because you have to be very patient, because you never know what your girlfriend will tell you, right? She might shout at times, she might scold you, but like the same way, when it comes to the trading account, you never know what the market is going to do. You got to be very patient. You have to understand what it's going to do. You should understand what it's going to do next. You have to think according to the way that the market does. For that, you need more patience. All right. So definitely write this down. You got to be very patient, people. From now onwards, try to learn that skill, which will be very useful when it comes to your live account. Now you're on your demo account, right? You have started the journey. So your next step is your live account, right? So when you come to the next next post, you have to be a person who is very patient. It's really hard. I'm not demotivating you, but there's nothing called hard, because when you practice, the harder you work, the luckier you get, people, right? There's no luck. The harder you work, the luckier you get. So that's how it works, people. Okay. So now, do not over skip the mistakes. This is something everybody does in their trading journey, right? This is something everybody does in their trading journey. All right. So why I'm telling you this is because when it comes to your mistakes, as I told you, when you practice your trading analysis, when you do your trading stuffs, you will be making a lot of mistakes. So at that time, try to find out what mistake you made, because that is going to help you out to learn that skill at that time. When it comes to your intermediate, now let's say you make a mistake in your basics, right? When it comes to your intermediate, you didn't correct out that mistake. So now still your basic, the foundation is still lacking. So you won't be able to move forward. So it will take time, right? So always make sure that you guys practice each and everything when it comes to your trading journey, right? So I believe all of you all taking notes, because note takers are money makers, right? So I want everybody to drop one on the chat box so I can understand that you guys are listening to me very clearly. So I want to know everybody's so interactive on the call. So I want everybody to drop yes or number one on the chat box in order for me to move forward. Everybody. Great. That's how it works. Now I'm going to talk about the brokers and why we choose this particular broker, right? So when you take an industry, for example, I would tell you a shoe industry. When it comes to a shoe industry, we would have a lot of brands, right? Reebok, Nike, Adidas, Puma, etc., etc. Lot of brands, right? So same like that, people. When it comes to your trading platform, there will be a lot of companies. So those companies, in other words, we can put that word as brokers. So they are the brokers who is going to give us their platform. They are like, you know, they are going to give their platform for us to trade. So in that, the best one, the experts here in IC market, that's the thing where everybody uses in industry, because there are a lot of advantages of using IC market. When it comes to IC market, they have got a very nice customer service and their commissions are very low. And like, you know, when it comes to Islam, right, most of the people, when it comes to Forex, a lot of people would ask why it is haram. Exactly. So that is the reason we have something called Islamic account where they doesn't charge off any interest. So we can definitely go with the IC markets, right? So I'm going to take you all to the next step in order for you people to open up an demo account. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to share off my screen. Right. So if you guys could really see my screen, let me know, right? Great. So this is the platform called IC Market, right? So go onto your Google and type icmarkets.com. Listen to this part very carefully because you're going to open up your demo account through yourself, right? So go to your icmarket.com website, and when you went into that website, you can see something called try a free demo, right? So you can see this, start trading, try a free demo, client login. So I'm already a client to this platform, so I have my logins. But now when it comes to you guys have to go with try a free demo. Okay, you guys have to click that try a free demo. Then you will be getting a details like this. Fill in your personal detail. So it will automatically filterize your country. You don't have to worry about that. Your first name, your last name, and the email address which you use. Because when it comes to emails, Asians doesn't use their emails properly. So always have a perfect email, because this is something you're gonna deal with your money, right? So have a email which you guys use, or create an email personally for your Forex trading, and make sure that you remember the password, and give your mobile number, and you have to give this, or it's an optional thing. You don't have to do it, and you're going to click the register. So once you click the register, it's going to take you to the next step. I'll teach you. Right. So after you guys get logged into your account, you can see something called open up a new MT4 account, right? So when it comes to this, you have to click this and wait till it get loaded. And now you can see something called open up a new demo account, right? So in this, I'll show you very clearly. When you click this, when you log into your account, you can see something called open a new demo account. So this is very important. Make sure you guys really notice or take screenshots, and you can use that as a guide for you to open up your demo account. So trading platform, we have to choose MetaTrader 4, in short form MT4. And account type, always choose standard account, all right? And currency, keep it as USD. Leverage, go with one. Yeah, because initial deposit, before I go to that, go to your leverage as 1/300. I'm sorry, people, give me a second, I'll drink some water. All right, I'm sorry, people. Okay, so account type, standard account, and currency, it is USD, because we don't have LKR in IC markets. So that's the reason we go on with the major currency and international currency, US dollars, right? So leverage, always keep as 1/300, and initial deposit, as I told you, you can see a lot of things, but this is not for you. This is only for you. Choose this. And leverage, when it comes to leverage, I will explain that in further calls. In order for you all have to have a perfect knowledge what it's all about. I don't have time because I have to finish this call very quickly for you all. So let's give the proceed. So when you give it, you will get a mail. Like, you will get a message saying you have been successful in opening a demo trading account with IC Markets. An email has been sent to you with your trading account login details, right? So what you're going to do is, you're not going to waste time. You're going to simply move to your email and you're going to check the platform. You're going to check the email what you have got. So once you get that email, I'll show you what to do. Once you get with your email, I believe you can, give me a second. I'll just show you my presentation. Great. So now I believe that you guys could see the presentation here. So once you get a mail, you're going to get a mail like this in your email, right? You can see the username and the password. You're going to get that username, right? And what you're going to do is you're going to check the platform, the server, the password. So keep your email in another tab, and then what you got to do is you can see here two different things. One is secure area login details and one is demo account registration. This is the login details which you get once you guys register with IC Markets, right? As I told you, when you go to the icmarket.com, when you see the try a free demo account, you will see something like that, right? That's where you're going to enter your details. After you give your details, the IC Market, it's going to send you an instant mail to your email address where you're going to get a username and your password. So you're going to take that username and the password and you're going to put it to your IC Market and you're going to log in and you're going to go and open up your jungle call, your trading account, right? So it's going to take you to another email. After, as I told you, to fill up all the details as account standard, your leverage 1/300, account type MetaTrader 4, MT4, and your currency 200. Your currency US dollars and your initial deposit 200 USD. Once you give all those details, once again, what IC Market is going to do is they're going to send us another instant email called MT4 demo account registration. The reason why I'm telling you this is because for you guys, for not to get confused with these two emails. So this is the email which you're going to get first, and this is the email which you're going to get second. So make sure you know this subject: secure area login details, MetaTrader 4 demo account registration. And I'm going to take you up to the next slide, which is going to show you how to enter through your MetaTrader 4 account. So as you saw that registration details for your account, you're going to take that. Once you enter your MetaTrader 4, you can see some 3 bars here, right? Click on that bar. I believe that you guys go through your phone, so I'm sorry, it should be touch. So touch on that through bars. When you touch it, you're going to see something like this: manage accounts. Touch the manage accounts, and when you see the manage accounts, you're going to get some. I believe you guys are taking notes, so please take a screenshot. It will be very useful because you might be getting confused after this call when you guys start to open up your demo account, right? So make sure to take a screenshot of this, right? So you can see after clicking your manage accounts, you can see something called a plus bar here, right? Touch that, and then don't go for open a demo account. You have already done that through IC Market. So you're going to go to your login to an existing account. Go to your login to an existing account, and then what you got to do is, I'll show you through my next slide. You're going to select the server. As I told you, there will be username, there will be password, there will be server. Check your server and type the server here, right? You will be typing your server, and then touch the server which you got it on your email. All right. For instance, if you have got IC Market demo 1, touch that. All right. So after touching that, you're going to see something called it will be asking for your login credentials. Then give on your login credentials here, your login details as well your password, and then it will take you to another tab called sign in, and then you're going to get your 200 virtual money, people, and you're going to start your trading journey, and you're going to rock it by being a very crazy trader, right? So I want that energy in this call. So that's it, guys. There's nothing much more I want to explain you, people. I believe that you guys took some very valuable things because you have kept your first step as a trader. First of all, I would like to congratulate you all. Welcome, and ask more doubts, learn from experts, and make your vision very clear, people. Thank you so much.